If you're a single male that is looking to get into a relationship, this video is going to help you tremendously. I'm going to be talking about why group dates are a bad idea up until a certain point. I'm going to start this video off with my activities last night because I went on a group date, and I'm going to tell you why I did it, but then I want to explain to you why group dates are a bad idea. Last night, I went on a group date. It was the girl that I met this girl on Facebook. So her and I sent her a video just basically talking to her, asking if she wanted to talk. This was all within, I think, like a couple hours. So I don't even know this girl really. So I sent her a video, we were messaging back and forth, and on Fridays, I take my dog to a specific restaurant/bar because I like going there, get a beer and get him some fries. And I said, hey, I'm going here. If you want to come out, I'll meet you there. And then she said, hey, it's my roommate's birthday. We're going here first, and then maybe we can go to this place after. And I was like, well, great. I'm not really doing anything, so yeah, I'll show up. So I went on a group date last night to this place that I love personally. It's called Waterside. I love going there. So it was the girl, her roommate, and then this guy friend they both know. So that was cool. So, and they were all great people. I ended up talking to the girl's roommate, the birthday girl, more than everybody else, but I try to include everybody in the conversations at least. Why I went on this group date in the first place is because, number one, this was a very last minute thing. Number two, I had just met this girl, so I knew nothing about this girl. And number three, the more important one, is I am okay if I never speak to this girl again. That's fine. If we end up going on a personal date, that's fine too. So the only reason why I agreed to do that is because, one, I had nothing to do, and this is a situation where if I never talk to this girl again, that's not a big deal for me. That's the only time I'm going to tell you guys that it is acceptable to go on a group date, where if you get to a point where you're like, fuck it, I don't even care if I never speak to this girl again, sure, I don't have anything better to do, let's do it. Now, why we don't go on group dates is because the whole purpose of a date is to get to know the girl on a deeper level. Because the whole point of, like, yes, we want to get into a relationship, but dating, going on dates with girls, we want to hang out with them, we want to get to know them. We want to have a fun time when we're out. We want to see if we can have fun with her. That's important. And then we want to hook up with the girl at the end of the night. We're men, and we like having sex. That's our ultimate goal. However, women, when they go on dates, I understand women a lot better than most men, and I'm getting a lot of women telling me that now. Women, when they go on dates, women don't care about sex as much as men. Women want to know that the guy they're dating wants to know about them. I guess it's kind of selfish if you think about it. Women are like, oh, it's all about me. But, if she wants to get to know you too, she'll ask you questions. But a woman wants to feel like she's cared for. So if she's going on a date with a guy and the guy's asking her questions, trying to talk about her life, getting to know her, that's going to make her feel cared for. And I said it was selfish, but if you think about it, even us men, we want to be with a girl that wants to get to know us. So yes, this is selfish behavior from humans. I don't really know how to explain it other than, like, why would you want to be in a relationship with someone that just doesn't give a fuck about you? Women care more about that than they do just like hooking up at the end of the night. A woman won't hook up with you if she doesn't feel safe with you, and she's not going to feel safe with you if you don't want to get to know her on a personal level, because they act based on emotions and how they feel. If you go on a group date, you're involving other people. When you involve other people into the dynamic, you cannot stay on or maintain an intimate and personal level. You cannot, if you start making out in front of the friends that you had, that's going to be really awkward. She's probably going to feel a little self-conscious about that, unless she just doesn't give a fuck. And in that case, well, I guess that's fine. On this little group date we went on last night, I talked to the guy, I talked to the birthday girl, and then I tried to talk to the girl that I was trying to ask out. So I had to involve 3 other people, and I was asking each of them questions, and then I ended up just talking to the birthday girl. The girl that I originally asked out, wanted to hang out with, I really didn't get a chance to get to know on a personal level. So this morning I was like, hey, next time I think you and I should go out. I think I said something along the lines of, it was like 6:30 this morning, something along the lines of hey, next time you go out, I would prefer to keep it just between you and I. If that works, let me know when you're free next. And she goes, yeah, we can definitely do something between you and I. I said, awesome. Again, let me know when you're free. And I haven't heard back from her. I don't know what she's doing. I don't know if she saw it or not. I don't care. She said, yeah, we can do that. But she hasn't told me when she's free next. So I could hear back from her. I could not. But I told you I'm in a situation right now with this girl where I don't care. So the whole reason, number one, why we don't do group dates is because you cannot get to know that girl on an intimate and personal level. She wants to know that you care, but more importantly, you as the man, you need to know what kind of woman that you are trying to involve into your life. You need to vet this girl. You need to know, what are her values? What are her morals? Does she have trust issues? Has she ever cheated on anybody? Has she ever been cheated on? What's her relationship like with her parents? What does she do for fun? What does she do when when she's not working? You got to figure all these things out. We need to make sure that the girl is easygoing, easy to get along with, and fun to be around. Fun to be around is on the date. And if you involve other people, yeah, that's going to be like naturally fun to be around because other people are there. Of course you're going to have a good time. But we want to know if she's fun to be around just between you two. Because when you guys are at your house, it's just going to be you two for the most part. Your friends aren't going to be there. The second reason why we do not go on group dates, and this is if the girl says, hey, can we go to this place because my friends are going to be there. So if a woman wants to go somewhere because she has people that she knows, that is a big no-no. If a woman likes you romantically, she will be cool just spending one-on-one time with you. But if a woman agrees to hang out with you, but like last night, she wants to invite her friends, her interest in you is not where we want it to be. And women know this, okay? When you understand women like I do, women will agree. If they, like a woman, if you ask a girl out, like it's very common for a girl to give you her phone number and then like agree to hang out. And then when you text her, you just never hear from her. Happens to me all the time. The same thing applies here. If she agrees to hang out, but she has her friends with her, well, she's just looking for something to do, and you're just a guy that she's cool tagging along with. But if it's not one-on-one, the girl knows that. The girl knows that she does not have to get intimate and personal. And here's another way to explain this. Let's say you guys go to like a bar, and she's got like 2 girlfriends there. Well, you are likely going to be buying her drinks, but she could be talking to her girlfriends the whole fucking time. And then what are you going to be doing? You're just going to be sitting there trying to get into the conversation, but you're on a date with this girl and you want to get to know her, right? But she's got 2 or 3 girlfriends right now that she's talking to the whole time, and you're just buying her drinks. So you're going to be paying for stuff, and she doesn't have to get to know you because she could just talk to her friends. That's why we don't do that, gentlemen. That's the 2 reasons why you do not go on group dates with the girl until you get into a relationship with this girl. When you guys are officially dating and that girl's in love with you, she's going to want to be around you all the time. If she's yours, then that's totally fine. That is fine because you guys have reached a point where she has already vetted you in her eyes as boyfriend material. So once you guys officially get into a relationship, that is when it's acceptable to go on double dates, group dates. That's acceptable to go hang out with her friends or your friends. That is fine. But up until you get to that point, please do not agree to group dates. If you do, I promise you, you are going to hurt your chances of getting into a relationship with this girl if that is your goal. If you're just looking to hook up with her, or if you could care less if something happens or not, then that's fine. Go on a group date. But if you want to get in a relationship, do not agree to group dates. So if you have anything you want to add to this video, please leave it in the comment section down below. I would love to see it, and then other people would love to see it as well. And if you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe, please. And hey, if you're a guy right now that wants to get better with women, this is what I help men do. Click the link in my description, book a coaching call with me, and let me help you in your situation. I know I can. With that being said, guys, hey, if you like this video, man, check out this one right here. You're going to love that one as well. Gentlemen, I will see you in the next one.